Well, hello, sillies, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt.
Ashley.
And we're going to get super silly on this one. We're just going to do another in living color. Which one? We're going to do a back-to-back of the Men on Film. Yeah. So this one was another viewer request that we watch Men on Vacation. So this seems like it's going to be pretty fun.
Well, they're all funny.
They all funny, yeah.
They're all funny.
And now, Public Access Television Channel 53 presents Men on Vacation.
Men on Vacation.
And welcome to Men on Vacation. Today we'll be reviewing our little European vacation.
From a male point of view, here we are on our last stop on our whirlwind gallivant through Europa.
Wait a minute, we got a new sponsor.
Yeah. He did that for
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jules, the gum that explodes in your mouth. I bet you just can't chew one.
And who wants to?
We started our little trip in Greece.
The Greek peoples were so nice.
Yes, they bent over backwards to show us a good time.
Okay.
Oh, look. Excuse me.
Oh, not you, fish. You go back in the seat.
Not you, fish. He said you, fish.
No, I think he said you
No.
did. Are you sure?
Absolutely. It's in living color.
Look. Excuse me.
Oh, not you, fish. You go back in the seat.
Okay. Yes, he did. Okay. I thought something else.
Yes, sir.
And for monsieur?
Oui, oui.
He's got little spectacles.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Ditto.
Is that little Ricky Schroeder? What's he doing here? Don't let him see me. What's that with him?
Look at his
I
flip
think that's Erica
flops.
Strata.
They're like
Like platform.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
anyway. Next.
like something like a geisha or Japanese culture, I think, wears wooden shoes like that.
We went to Holland,
Hilarious.
land
Like
of
him.
dikes.
Wait.
Anyway, next we went to Holland, land of dikes. Hate it. And from there it was on to merry old England. Remember Big Ben?
Oh, how could I forget it? It was so nice of him to show us around the city.
Excuse me, Big Ben was a clock.
Well, we both know what time that was.
You know, it's so chilly out here, my nipples are hard. It was just a hop, skip, and a jump onto Gay Paris. But we decided to go back to Greece instead.
And then it was on to Scotland.
You know, I found it to be quite an open society where men are free to explore their feminine side of their nature. All those hairy legs and skirts holding them bagpipes.
Not since the Fire Island Halloween barn dance have I seen so many men in drag. Just a hint, fellas, Platter's out this fall.
The next stop was Sweden, best known for its beautiful buxom blondes. Hated it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we went back to Greece.
But it was very sad when we had to leave our soldier buddies behind and travel to our final destination, the French Riviera, which is where we've been ever since.
Oh, yes, and to sum up our little European vacation, we're gonna have to give the whole trip a new and improved around the world and back snap.
I was waiting for it. I was hoping they'd do some kind of snapping.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tune in next week when we'll be back in the good old US of A reviewing the new release Memphis Belle.
It's the story of 10 young men in leather jackets, all sweaty, standing next to each other, and them long, hard bombs crammed together in a little cockpit.
Well, grease my landing here. I'm coming in for a landing.
He's trying not to lose it.
That was
He
funny.
really tried not.
Oh yeah,
That was almost. He
almost broke it a couple times. Yeah. No, I don't know what the next one is, so we'll see. It is another Men on something. What is this? Men on Cooking.
Cable Access Channel 96 presents Men on Cooking.
What are they there?
I have no idea.
Hello, I'm Blaine Edwards.
And I'm Antoine Merriweather. And welcome to Men's on Cooking. This is the show that look at cooking from a male point of view.
Today's show is brought to you by a brand new sponsor, Dairy Queen. I scream, you scream, we all scream down at the Dairy Queen.
We all-
Now I want some ice cream.
he said we all screamed down at the Dairy Queen. He was like, ah.
I scream, you scream, we all scream down at the Dairy Queen.
Damn.
Now today we're gonna make a very special dinner, only for the men.
We're gonna start with special cocktail weenies for hors d'oeuvres.
How do you call them hors d'oeuvres anyway?
Cause the hoe gotta eat too.
Orders.
Well, I just love these scrumptious little piggies in a blanket, all hot and steamy, nuzzled up in between two soft buns, just plumping when you cook them.
And they're bite-sized too. Now it's time for us to decide on our
Straight up
main dish.
inhaled it.
I was watching one of them other little shows on TV and they was cooking up some red snapper. Hated it.
That's why we always decided on poultry.
Cause nobody loves a little chicken more than we do. So anyways.
Oh, I got a sudden yen for some beef.
Hi, you must be the new boy.
Yeah,
What's your name?
Richard.
I bet they call you Dick for short.
Now here's our poor, unsuspecting little
He's still
turkey.
looking.
He's nubile and young, just sitting there waiting to be dressed. Don't he look precious, all naked and helpless and alone? That reminds me of my first time.
He almost broke.
We're gonna start by gently massaging oils into the turkeys.
Oh, his voice. He's like,
I'm in love, child. I ain't gonna hurt this bird.
I think someone's done this before.
And see, now we need to loosen this turkey up by moving his legs around a little bit. Work those turkey legs, little Miss Thing. Work it, in it.
this reminds me, this has to be because the Wayans brothers did Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
Remember? And the turkey scene.
Oh yeah.
Not my little hand. He's like, I'm going to stuff the shit out of it.
Yes.
He takes out
I
an
remember
eye
that.
booger and he's like, bam.
I remember that.
That movie, Scary Movie 2, was hilarious. That was so funny.
But what's that do?
Nothing for the turkey, but it gets me woozy.
Woozy.
Oh my, look like somebody already stuffed the turkey.
Oh, gosh.
Excuse me, boy. Could you put that in my car,
He laughed while slapping it on his chest.
Now the
It was
luscious
like-
bird is ready to be heated up.
please? And while you're browning your butterball, you can prepare your vegetable side dish.
You know, other shows would suggest a traditional tossed salad topped with cherry tomatoes. Hated it. I hate everything with the cherry.
I know. Personally, I prefer a stuffed zucchinis.
Now, remember when you selecting your zucchini, you got to squeeze it. Use all your strength.
Your
Make
strength.
sure it's right.
You said it.
Then gently take a knife.
Do not touch this zucchini, child. This is so beautiful in its natural state.
It's natural state.
Boy, would you put this in my car?
On his chest again.
Now it's time to select a volunteer from the audience. Let me see. Fish, him.
Fish, him.
How can I help?
Could you pick that up for me, please? Thank you very much. How about some applause?
The perfect way to please your palate is with dessert.
Lady fingers? Hated it. Apple Crown Betty? Hated it.
Ooh, what about nice fresh bananas?
Yummy.
Yum.
And what's whole bananas without something on top of them?
No fun.
That's why fresh whipped cream is
Oh,
mandatory.
baby. Mandatory.
And we like to whip it ourselves. Now this item is a must-have. Oh boy!
Put this in my car too.
Could you put this in my car?
Oh,
That goes in my car. You jealous little bitch.
Now we have to say goodnight. And it's time to give this meal a very special Chef Boyardee snap. 2 snaps
And wipe your mouth.
And wipe your mouth.
Join us next week when we'll show you how to tenderize your rump roast or jerk your chicken.
I thought we was cooking.
Don't we always? Until then, ciao, ciao, ciao.
That was
Oh my god, that one was a really good one.
that one was especially funny. It's so fun how they pack so much hilarity into what, 5 minutes?
Something like that.
You know,
yeah.
those 2 skits were only 5 minutes apiece, I think, and that was just so funny. Thank you for whoever recommended the Men on Vacation. We love doing these back-to-backs. We love you guys for the suggestions, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Do subscribe if you're not already. And for even more stuff like season 4 of the Boondocks, Drawn Together, Black Dynamite, maybe even some other stuff, head on over to the link below and join us over at our Patreon page. And until then, we'll see you. Goodbye. Bye, y'all.